Hello everyone, it is Dr. Aaron. It is a new time for my episodes. It is Sunday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Probably popping on a few minutes early, but that's okay. I initially filmed or shot this video on Friday, and I don't know what happened, but Facebook kind of dropped the post, so I'm re-shooting this post. This is episode 16. This is on inflammation and arthritis. So, my name is Dr. Aaron. I'm a naturopathic doctor. I practice downtown Vancouver, and I've been practicing for 13 years. My passion is helping others overcome their obstacles, health obstacles, that is, through the most natural means necessary. What's really cool in BC, naturopathic doctors have the ability to focus on diet, herbs, supplements, nutritional-based stuff, but we also have the ability to prescribe certain drugs if needed. So, we have quite a wide scope of practice. I'm here to educate people. I've been doing this for a couple months now. This is episode 16. Every week, I hope people can pop on here and interact with me. Don't get a lot of interaction right now, but that's okay. Just getting my face out there and getting the information out there for individuals to learn and maybe ask some questions. Last week, episode 15, talked about mental health. And we talked about some of the stats in BC, and that is 20% of British Columbians will struggle with mental illness at some point this year. That's around 900,000 British Columbians. The CMHA, which is the Canadian Mental Health Association, has two really cool programs out. One is called the Bounce Back program, and this is one that your medical GPs can access if you're struggling with depression. There's a free service that allows you access to counselors over the phone and a psychoeducation or a program that you can actually self-learn. There's a new campaign that was just launched, is Before Stage 4, and this is about catching individuals in that preventative stage, in those early stages of depression, anxiety, and suicide, and getting them the help they need before it gets to Stage 4. If you are interested in learning more about depression, more about addiction, you can watch my episodes 14 and 15. You can watch them on my YouTube channel and on my Facebook channel. Alrighty, so today I want to talk about inflammation and how important inflammation is to a lot of the disease processes in the body. It's not just, sore joints. It's also heart disease. It's diabetes. It's inflammation in the brain. And so a lot of people don't realize that there's some things that you can do in your day-to-day life that can bring inflammation down. Likewise, there's things that you can do that can elevate inflammation. And so I want to give you 10 tips to reduce the inflammation in your life. And so the first tip I'm going to say is, if you've got a little bit of extra weight on you, I think extra weight is fine, but if you're dealing with arthritis and you could stand to lose a little bit of weight, then maybe you need to lose a little bit of weight. Just think about it. If it's weight-dependent joints like your knees, your ankles, your hips, and you have got a little bit of extra weight, you may want to lose a little bit. But I also understand how difficult that is. And I also understand that you have to feel comfortable and be happy in the body that you've got. So, that's just one suggestion. Tip number 2 is going to be to exercise and getting out and moving. Now, of course, if you've got a lot of joint issues, the type of exercise that you may want to look at is swimming, getting in the water. You actually reduce your weight quite a bit when you're in water, so you reduce the impact on joints. Also, moving in water. The flow of water over your body creates like a massage. It actually helps soothe achy joints. You can also play around with the temperature of water. Cold water can actually cool off and reduce pain, whereas hot water can actually relax the muscles and improve blood flow to the area. So, tip number 3, which kind of goes along with that, is play around with some hot and cold. So you have a bathtub, you have a sink. There's easy ways that you can actually alleviate inflammation. If you've got a double basin sink, fill one up with cold water, put some ice cubes in it. Fill the other up with hot water, run a kettle of water, pour the hot water in there. So you've got a hot water basin and a cold water basin. And think of 6s. So you do start with the hot water for 2 minutes. And then when that's done, put it in the cold water for 30 seconds. And do that 6 times, ending it with the cold water. And what that's going to do is actually going to act like a pumping action. It's going to bring inflammatory helpers to the area, and it's going to pump it out of the area. It's also going to help reduce swelling and reduce some pain. We call that hydrotherapy. So tip number 4 is going to be looking at fish oils. So if you're not someone that likes fish, you may want to be supplementing with a little bit of fish oil. Now, fish oil contains 2 types of nutrients, actually quite a bit, but the 2 typical ones are EPA and DHA. They both have anti-inflammatory properties. If you are vegan, you can actually get seed-based oils. They're more GLA-based, not necessarily omega-3s, but they can actually help to reduce inflammation in the body. So if you're supplementing with fish oils, you're looking at probably upwards in the amount of 3 to 6 grams of mixed fish oils or mixed EFAs. So tip number 5 is going to be looking at herbal supplements. And there's certain herbs that work really well at reducing inflammation. Turmeric is a really good one. You can use that as a spice. You can add that in your cooking. So that's actually tip number 5, is adding turmeric into your cooking. But other herbs, boswellia is frankincense. Works really well as an anti-inflammatory. There are other herbs like white willow bark that contain salicylates, which act as painkillers. While they don't reduce inflammation, they'll actually help make you feel a little bit better. So just recap the top 5 here is losing weight for number 1. Number 2 is exercise. Number 3 is using hot and cold hydrotherapy. Number 4 is adding a little bit of fish into your diet. Number 5 is adding a little bit of spice into your diet, particularly turmeric. Number 7 is going to be the herbs like frankincense and devil's claw. It's another herb that works really well. Ways that you can get herbs in: take them in a tea, take them in as a capsule. Number 7, other supplements. If you've been into a health food store, you've seen things like glucosamine and chondroitin, and you've seen things like MSM. These are all good products. They have different efficacies. They have different strengths and weaknesses. You can play around with those. Okay, guys, coming near the end. So number 8 is going to be avoiding the nightshade family. Look at some of the people on there. Hey, Bobby, how's it going? So nightshades, so we all know this is the peppers, the tomatoes, the potatoes, and the eggplants. They contain solanine. It's an inflammatory aspect. It actually causes inflammation in the body. So if you are someone that struggles with arthritis, take them out of your diet or reduce them. Eggplants are really, really, really rich in solanine. So if you love eggplant and you're dealing with some inflammation in your joints, maybe cut it down a bit. Number 9 is acupuncture. Acupuncture is a pretty cool skill. It's a pretty cool medicine. I'm trained in acupuncture. It's putting needles into specific meridian points in the body. It can be used to create a whole bunch of different scenarios, help to regulate the environment in the body, helps to reduce some pain and get your mind off of some of the pain, reduce some inflammation. And then number 10 is massage. So nothing feels better than some soothing of some achy bones, achy joints, achy muscles, and so massage can really be helpful for this. So that was your 10 tips to combat inflammation and arthritis. This is my second attempt at doing this video. I hope it doesn't delete for me this time. If you have any questions, this is the time. People ask questions. If you want a specific video done, send me some comments, send me some ideas. I'd be happy to create some videos for you. This is my first time doing this at Sunday. I like this time, 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time on Sunday nights. Please share this video, please like this video, please comment. And again, if you have any suggestions, please let me know. Okay, guys, enjoy your Sunday night. If you're on the East Coast, it's almost bedtime. And if you're here in Vancouver, it is time to eat some delicious dinner. Okay, guys, I will talk to you later. Aaron Van Gaver, out.